The 6,922nd meeting of the Security Council is called to order. After the consultations among Council members, I have been authorized to make the following statement on their behalf. The Security Council expresses concern over reports of interference in the transition by individuals in Yemen representing the former regime, the former opposition, and others who do not adhere to the guiding principles of the implementation mechanism agreement for the transition process, including former President Ali Abdallah Saleh and former Vice President Ali Salim al-Baid. The Security Council reiterates its readiness to consider further measures, including under Article 41 of the UN Charter, if actions aimed at undermining the government of national unity and the political transition continue. The Security Council expresses concern over reports of money and weapons being brought into Yemen from outside for the purpose of undermining the transition.
Your Excellency, are many, including Al-Qaeda, for example, who are active in Yemen, and also the money is not flooding from one source, it's flooding from other sources, including maybe Ali Abdallah Saleh's assets himself. So how are you going to tackle the other parties? You are nominating here Salim al-Baid and Ali Abdallah Saleh. What about Al-Qaeda and the sponsors of Al-Qaeda?
No, of course you're right, and the activities of Al-Qaeda are also unacceptable. We've made that clear in previous resolutions, including Resolution 2051 that the Security Council adopted at the end of last year. But what we heard during our visit 3 weeks ago, that there is specific concern at the timing of the launch of the National Dialogue about the behavior of certain individuals, including ex-President Saleh, who is undermining that process. And what we are saying is that we are giving our full weight behind that process, and we will not tolerate individuals of whatever stature being allowed to undermine that process. That does not mean that there are not other problems. With this PRST, this presidential statement, does not cover the security situation in the country, the humanitarian crisis in the country, the economic difficulties in the country. There are many other issues, all of which were covered in previous resolutions of the Council. But this is a more focused statement, which we think is important, and it's timely in the light of what we learned during our visit to Yemen 3 weeks ago.